Tiny Toon Adventures Buster's Hidden Treasure isn't just a platformer with a very long title. It's also one of the first Konami releases on a Sega console. Buster's Treasure Hunt takes the player through 33 stages with a great variety in scenery. Very similar to Super Mario World, the game has an overworld map which leads the player through the branching levels of the game, which include the woods, lava caves, snowy plains, and even a ghost ship level. Some levels also have multiple exits, allowing for a variety of replayability. As for the gameplay, the game designers took inspiration from another mascot, Sonic the Hedgehog. Buster can run up slopes and use springs in the early stages, although later in the game, it's recommended to move at a slower pace to avoid the increasing number of obstacles. You can call in the help of a Tiny Toon friend in tough spots to wipe out all enemies on screen. And of course, no platformer is complete without a bonus stage. Tiny Toon Adventures for the Mega-Drive isn't a completely original outing for the platforming genre, but everything is very well executed. With classic Konami level design, solid gameplay, and a great soundtrack, it's arguably the best Tiny Toons game ever made. Konami held the Tiny Toons license from 1991 to 1994, which is roughly the period the cartoon originally aired. In those 4 years, Konami managed to release 9 Tiny Toons games, primarily on Nintendo platforms. Konami jumped late on the Mega-Drive bandwagon 4 years after the launch of the console in Japan, but they managed to impress Sega fans with the dozen of games they rolled out in the following years, starting with ports of existing games such as Turtles and Sunset Riders. But they released a handful of original titles as well, most notably the excellent platformer Rocket Knight Adventures. And of course, they didn't forget Contra and Castlevania along the way. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy classic gaming documentaries like this one, consider checking out other videos such as Secret of Mana, Donkey Kong Country, and MSX Konami games. And if you're interested in both old and new gaming videos alike, check out youtube.com/ChaseFaceShow, where I reminisce about classic Japanese games from my childhood and play new games that I think are top shelf material.